In fact, when you go and meet the marja of taqleed himself, he's a very simple person. And that is, the best person after the imam, after the infallible imam, is the marja of taqleed. So when the marja of taqleed himself is very simple, so what about others? We cannot accept the claim of extraordinary, say, energy or something which is imagined. We say that is imagination, and we need to be careful, and we need to make people aware not to be less misled by some cheaters.
Thank you very much indeed, Sayyidina. So the question, fiqhi question, in fact, regarding the trimming of nails at night, or the combing of the hair at night, or
that is
looking at yourself
the best
in the
person
mirror
after
at
the
night.
imam.
Are
After the
these
infallible
superstitions,
imam
or is
the
this
marja of taqleed?
makruh,
So when the marja of taqleed himself is very simple, for sure. What about all others? These we cannot accept the claim are permissible, for sure. Trimming your nails, combing your hair, looking at the mirror, all at night is permissible. Of extraordinary, it is permissible, for sure.
Okay. Thank
Someone
you
say energy that after something which is imagined ghusl, we say he said he touched his private parts while washing his body. He is asking, is his wudu, is imagination invalid? And we need to be careful, and we need to make people aware not to be misled, become invalid just because of touching your private parts. No, it makes no effect on your wudu. Yes, please.
Thank you very much indeed, Sayyidina. Sayyidina, is it wrong to have books in your house, like a mini library, or you designate a place where you keep books, Islamic books or books, and not read them? So you have a little mini library in your house. You buy all these books, and you never read these books. Is it wrong? Is it? Are we committing a sin because we are not utilizing the knowledge in those books? Will we be questioned for having such books or material in the house that we are not going close?
You see, whenever it is matter of books or any other item, whenever you buy something, do you think that you will use it or not? If you know that you will never use it, then you are wasting your money. If you know that you will never use it. For example, a person who does not know driving goes and buys a car by some and puts it cheaters in front of his
Thank you very much indeed, Sayyidina.
Or in the garage.
So the question,
and he knows that he will never use it.
The trimming,
and no one from his family will use it. He is putting the car just for show off. He is wasting. When you buy the books, if you have possibility that you read them, because books are made to be read. If you don't read the book, then it is what? A piece of decoration? No. You see, in Quran, Allah mentions those كَمَثَلِ الْحِمَارِ يَحْمِلُ أَسْفَارًا. Those who were given the knowledge but they don't utilize it are like the donkey carrying books. So the person should not be spending money on books which he is sure that will not read them at all. That is waste of money. Yes, it is waste of money to buy books or any item which you know that you will not be using them at all. I think the best way, before buying them, don't buy anything that you don't have possibility of utilizing. If you know that So, for example, now if you go and buy books in Chinese language and you don't know Chinese, and no one at home with you and your family or relatives knows Chinese, what is the point of buying books in Chinese? Just wasting money. Don't buy anything which you don't utilize. Number two, if you have already now books and you don't use them, give them to someone who can be benefited from such books.
And so the question about homes here, I believe you don't need to pay homes if you worn a piece of cloth, even like anything, once a year. And you don't need to pay homes on that, or household goods, for example, a spoon, a knife, the cutlery you have in your kitchen, the plates you have in your, there's so much people have in the kitchen, and maybe they're not used in the year. Maybe they're there just for guests, so guests come and use. So it's only once a year you use these items, then it's fine.
You see, anything which is used usually, but usually, then it is used. But if it is kept without use for whole 1 year, then khums becomes obligatory on such unused items for 1 year.
Thank you very much indeed, Salam. So, question regarding when you're prostrating, especially this is about men, where your lower back, a lot of people, the clothes they wear, especially in the West, their lower back shows, or it doesn't cover them completely, but a part of the lower back is shown when they're prostrate. You see that in many jama'ats. Is your prayer invalid? I mean, if your back is shown like this, I mean, a lot of this is quite common that you see with especially youngsters. And
you see, according to, in this matter, there are different opinions. Many of our Sunni brothers say that the prayer is invalid. If any part of the lower book's back shows, so the person should not be, they say, Salah spending money on books invalid, which we, the followers of Ahlul Bayt, our scholars say that the lower back part of it showing does not invalidate Salah, though it is not good at all. It is bad. It is not accepted. The recommended is this, that the cloth should cover from the tummy till the knee or beneath the knee. So the lower back must be covered, but not as obligatory as recommended. So in short, it is not good at all to wear a dress that when you go to ruku' or sujood, any part of this, any part of your back shows to others. That is something which must be avoided.
Thank you very much indeed, Sayyidina. So the question regarding, obviously someone sent about a dream, where the person is standing under an orange sun or the sky on top of a sand hill with feet pulled down.
The dream, sorry, if it is dream, a dream should not be mentioned during the night. We have been mentioned, in the narrations which we have, that the dream should not be informed about during the night. If you want to speak about a dream, then keep it for the daytime, not for the night time.
Sure, no problem. Thank you very much, Sayyidina, for clarification on that. Sayyidina, we find there's different types of light. We find there's light which is emitted through a light bulb, light that is emitted through fire. There's light that is emitted from the sun. And then there's the light of God. There's the light of the Imams, the prophets. what, I mean, of course, these are different lights, but then how do we comprehend the light of, for example, the imams, or the light of God, the light that, of the sun, the things we can see, the fire. So, these are all different types of light that we can see. So how do we compare these to when we say the light of the Prophet or the light of God, light of the heavens? So what is the meaning of this?
This question has got lot of details.
Mm-hmm.
Hours and hours can be spent in this matter of light. Hours and hours. Mm-hmm. In fact, some of our ulama have written like books in the matter of light, nur, nur. And not nur is light always. Mm-hmm. Because in Arabic, nur, the light of the, what we call it, light can be dhaw. So mm-hmm. we have lot of things to say about light, about nur. Not to involve ourselves in details which are not necessary for everyone from the viewers. We say that the first which was created by Allah is the light of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi. أول ما خلق الله نوري. The first which was created by Allah is the nur of Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his holy progeny. Going into details will take a lot of time, and I don't advise it because many of our viewers will find it not directly related to their day-to-day issues. We better focus on issues which are beneficial for majority of our viewers.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Sayyidina, jizya for non-Muslims back in the day was something that, I believe non-Muslims had to pay. How was this used? Now, who made it compulsory? Who collected this jizya? And was it only for non-Muslims? And how was this used? Where was it used? If you can explain about this.
Jizya is the contribution of non-Muslims which they must pay against the protection. As you know that Muslims pay khums and zakat to the Baytul Mal. Mm-hmm. The Muslim state serves the community and the country and the society and the poor and everything from the income. Muslims contribute by paying khums and zakat. Non-Muslims don't pay neither khums nor zakat. So they are getting the service, or all the services, they must pay their contribution, which is called jizya, like tax. Like tax. Anyone who lives in any country utilizing the services of the state has to pay his income tax or VAT or any tax which helps the government to continue serving the people. Jizya is that. It is collected by the Baytul Mal and spent on the affairs of serving the society and the people in general.
Thank you very much indeed, sir. Assalamu alaikum.